I felt useless all day because I couldn't do anything. I had to go to the basement to post.
Let's see, Dennis is going to tell us. Hold on.
Okay.
We are live, Susan.
We're live, finally. Finally, we've been waiting all day to go live with you guys. Hi, how are you? New York Comic Con 2017 has been nuts. It's been so cool and so much fun. We've met so many people and wow, it's been amazing. Hopefully you guys all got a chance to see pictures of the Spider-Gwen, Silk, and Spider-Man from the Mark Brooks collection. We will walk you over there in a little bit, but first we have other new things to show you.
Should we tell them about the screaming?
Oh my god, we should probably warn you that about every 10 seconds you're going to hear a scream, and that's because we're by the Bandai booth and they're doing augmented reality with Dragon Ball Z. So people keep screaming even though it has nothing to do with what they're doing. Like they're just taking gifts. So good job everyone. So yeah, that's why you'll hear screaming. We're not doing anything weird yet. Give it time, it's only day one. Anyway, let's take a look at this amazing Masters of the Universe collection. Orko is making his debut here. Orko was done in partnership with our friends at Tweeterhead. This is the first time we've even seen him painted because the last time we saw him he was just like a 3D gray printout or whatever they're called. But he is meant to continue our Masters of the Universe line in partnership with Tweeterhead. So as you can see, he is perfectly in scale with He-Man and Skeletor. These are about 5th scale statues, maybe a little bit bigger, but they're definitely really great pieces, especially if you are a fan of the Masters of the Universe line. Tweeterhead is doing a partnership with us to continue it, so get excited. There's such a rich character base in the Masters of the Universe line, so we hope that more and more and more and more and more start coming. Where should we go?
I think we got to go to Spider-Verse.
Okay, let's go to Spider-Verse. We can cut through right here. Spider-Verse. Oh my gosh. Spider-Verse. Sorry. Spider-Verse. This is amazing. This is the Artist Series Mark Brooks Spider-Verse Statute Collection. We have debuted them here in New York. Well, it kind of made sense to debut them in New York. Spider-Man is so ingrained in New York that it would be wrong to debut them anywhere else. So this is Spider-Gwen. This is her exclusive that we've shown here with the mask portrait. The collector edition features also an unmasked portrait that has her earbuds, which do go into her backpack very much, because you know music is a big part of the Spider-Gwen mythology. So we had to incorporate, Mark geniusly incorporated Spider-Gwen's musical backstory. She is meant to go in a collection with Spider-Man over here. You can see how their bases all have webbing, and they all have very New York themed bases. Spider-Man, of course, has a lot of little Easter eggs in there, including a camera, a copy of the Daily Bugle, and a pizza box, all in his webbing. I remember, like, I hadn't seen Spider-Man before he debuted here, but I did see his base because Alfred Paredes was sculpting his base. And I was like, oh my god, what is that for? And he wouldn't tell me.
Oh.
And now I know.
Now you know.
So that's so cool.
So is there pizza in the box?
I mean, I like to think so. What, it's going to be like 5th scale pizza?
I'm hungry.
I'm really hungry. We need to
And we are in New York.
There's a dollar slice place like so close to here. New York pizza's the best. I'm sorry, Chicago. I prefer New York pizza. Wow. Wow. And we did the unveiling of Silk. Silk is a relatively new character to the Spider-Verse. She was invented by Dan Slott in about 2014, I believe she made her debut. She was a classmate of Peter Parker's and was bit by the same spider as him and was kept in a basement because her spider powers were supposed to be controlled. However, Peter found out about that, released her, and then Silk went through kind of like a transition, like, am I a good guy? Am I a bad guy? Like, what does this power mean to me? She's a really amazing addition to the Spider universe. She teamed up with... What is she?
Is she a good guy?
She's a good guy. She's a good guy. She teamed up with Black Cat for a while, so there was kind of like that anti-hero ambiguity about her, but ultimately she fights alongside Peter and is a good guy.
Who's the first guy they fight?
Who's the first guy they fight?
Or villain?
That she fought?
Yeah.
I mean, she fought... Oh my god, what's his name? It starts with an E.
Electro?
No. No. It was the guy who kept her in the basement.
Oh,
Why
okay,
am I totally
which makes sense.
On his name right now. It starts with an E. Everybody in the comments is going nuts right now and calling me a fake fan. But
hey, it's been a long day
It's
here.
been a very long day. Now, P.S., something that's super cool about all of these characters is they were technically all bitten by the same spider.
Oh.
So Peter and Cindy were bitten in the same universe by the same spider, and then Spider-Gwen was bitten by that spider, but in a different reality. So that's, Mark was saying that was very inspirational to like creating them as a set. He wanted to think of them as a unit because they all come from like the same origin when you think about it. Ezekiel, thank you. Oh, like all I could think of was Excalibur, and I knew that was wrong because that's like an X-Men thing. It's an X-Men storyline.
Thank you to the man in the chair.
Yes, Ezekiel. Oh my god. So many people are gonna kill me right now because I'm a Spider fan that had a brain blank. Anyway, now something that we also thought was cool was how cool do these Spider-Verse characters look with Venom? Now Venom, this is our Venom premium format figure, so he's technically quarter scale, but like Venom is always so much bigger than every other character in the Spider-Verse anyway, that it doesn't look weird. So you could totally display your quarter scale Venom with all the rest of your Spider-Verse statues.
Look at the
I know.
Coming off.
The symbiote.
The symbiote.
See, I got that word.
All right.
The symbiote coming
What's
down.
Ezekiel's power?
It's kind of a genius, like a tech genius.
All right.
He just kind of like, wow.
Yeah, there's us.
Yeah, ooh. Wow. Wow.
Any promo codes? No, we don't have any promo codes this time.
Maybe tomorrow.
The network was so bad today.
Yeah. The network was so bad today. This is the first time we've been able to go live without massive glitches. Hey, let's show them Astin.
Yeah, we should show them Astin.
You guys.
Yes, Devin. There are definitely no codes and people keep asking for them. Devin knows us well.
Yep. Devin's great. Devin watches like every week too. Devin Joseph Carroll.
Yes.
Yep.
Look, Susan knows you, Devin.
Yep. You watch like every week. We pay attention.
Why was the network bad? Because there's 100,000 people trying to use the network.
Yep.
And I think they all went home to eat.
Yep, I think.
Except they don't feed us at the Sideshow booth, so.
No, they don't. Talk to our bosses about that. Or just send us pizza. We accept pizza and donuts as offerings for no reward.
Man in the chair, text me what I'm being mentioned about. You'll know what that means.
So this is, this is Astin Matthews from the comic book Fathom. Now, something that's kind of cool about Fathom is like, she comes from two worlds. She's from two different water tribes, as far as I understand it. I've read like some of the classic Fathom, but I'm not overly familiar with her. I just know that she's from two tribes, she's from two worlds, and that makes her one of the most powerful beings in her universe. So it's like, she has a level, she can like talk to water, essentially.
Cool, look, it's like swirling around her.
I can't believe how they did this effect. Like, it's swirling around her, it's becoming her, but also at the same time she's controlling it. So, all of this is crazy.
I'm just gonna give you that.
All
I
right.
gotta switch hands.
Sounds good. That That arm is different from the preview. Is it the exclusive? Which arm? The glitter arm or the water arm?
The water arm, maybe.
That seems like an exclusive, right?
Could be.
Doesn't that seem like something we'd make an exclusive?
Yep. And it looks like it would connect over there at the shoulder.
Yeah. Will there be more Fathom Universe characters? I sure hope so. I believe that's the plan.
Oh wait, we didn't get the little fish.
The little fish. Little fish who was our teaser on Instagram. So if you caught that little fish and knew where he was from.
Oh, he's a seahorse, right?
Oh, right, the seahorse.
Does he have a name?
I don't know deep enough into Fathom to know the name.
Hey, look how cute that little guy
Aww. Oh, that's Sideshow Alex being sweet and offering to make codes for tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
yes, please
sweet.
do that, Sideshow Alex.
Sideshow Alex can totally make codes. And if
be
you guys are
awesome.
nice, we'll give them to you. But if you're not, we'll use them for ourselves. Yeah.
Now this is not your Disney
This is
Little
not
Mermaid.
Disney's Little Mermaid. This is J. Scott Campbell's new Statute series. He did his take on Spider-Man with us before. Now he's doing fairy tale fantasies, and this is the debut of it, which is The Little Mermaid.
Now, one of the details, I wonder if it'll show up here.
I hope they show up. She has such cute freckles, guys. I know that there were a lot of questions about whether or not she had freckles. She absolutely has freckles. I can see them. The lighting here is very harsh.
It's sort of showing up there.
You
We'll
can
have
see
to
them on the
depend
shoulder a
yeah,
little
on the
bit.
man in the chair to tell us if they're showing up.
Yeah.
Or the audience, the studio audience.
They're like so in love with the new mermaid, love the Oh, Jonathan Tacker says he named the seahorse Fred. So the seahorse is named Fred. But, oh my gosh, she absolutely has her freckles. We know there was some question about that, but there's just very harsh lighting here that's overhead that are kind of drowning out the coloring on the freckles. So like Red Sonia, this happened to her at San Diego. So you can see the freckles in person, and we'll try to get a close enough picture to post on Instagram that will like bring out the freckles because they're there. Oh my god.
And there's a 6-year-old girl that thought this was the Little Mermaid.
Oops. And you can see from the picture behind the next 2 that are planned in the series. So that's a little bit of a teaser hint. Someone says they're not sure if they can display this at their house. They have kids. There's J. Scott Campbell.
Hey, look at that, we're live.
We're live right now.
Yes.
We're just talking about this.
It's like it was planned or something.
I know.
But it wasn't.
But it absolutely wasn't.
No, it was not.
That's really crazy.
That's amazing.
I just wanted to see her again.
Yeah,
you know.
she's so
You see the
cool.
freckles now?
I missed her.
Yeah, the freckles you can see.
I do see them
Okay.
now. They are there. I do.
Yes. Very cool.
It's the lighting's a little crazy.
It
Can
is.
people have this at their houses?
Yes.
Can they display it?
This
I
has
don't
been
know.
very well received.
Well,
I was going to say,
the
my
least.
Instagram blew up when that was posted. I don't think I've
know.
ever seen so many like views of something.
Yeah, and we liked it because normally we have a lot of like swears or trolls. Everyone was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I thought so too. Believe me, I get my share of the trolls too, and I was like, wow, this is fairly troll free.
Yeah, troll free.
That's pretty good, especially when something gets shared so much. You know,
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
No, I mean,
There should be a stamp that says
troll free. Troll free.
Hashtag troll free.
Exactly. I'm all for that stamp.
Yeah.
For once.
Yep. No, that's cool. No, we were on our way out, and I was like, let's go see her one more time.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I do see the freckles, and I love the freckles. So that's good. That's
Yeah, we all love
I love the tail. The tail's my favorite.
It is. Yeah, the translucence of the tail, I was like so thrilled that came out that way.
It looks so good.
It was like better than I even imagined. Like the fade of the paint, everything
Yeah,
is
that's
just so
what
cool.
we like to hear.
The metallic sheen on the tail, it's just like, no,
Tell
it's,
us more.
yes. I could go on, believe me. No, I mean, I've been fortunate enough to do my share of 3D. You know, I've been fortunate that way. I don't know if I've ever seen one come out as accurate to what I imagine as
Wow,
this
that's
did.
awesome.
I mean, there's always something where you're like, oh, there's a little thing I don't like here, but I'm going to keep it myself, or I won't point that out. But this one, I'm like going like, man, it's like so on point. It's
Believe
great.
me, he worked hard enough on it to make
Well,
it come out this
oh,
way.
They were very patient with all my little notes, like, can we tweak this and tweak, you know? So it's really nice.
You're excited for the next ones?
very excited. I can't wait for everybody to see those too. So that's gonna.
We all, by the way, everyone in the office has their requests. Like after these, what?
Oh, the wish list. Oh, that's
yeah, we have
cool.
the wish list. My personal wish list is Little Red Riding Hood because I love your version.
Just today at my table, somebody said, "I hope Red Riding Hood's one of the next ones." So you're
I
not
her.
alone.
Yeah, she's my wish list. I keep poking the
There's
project
a couple
manager.
that have come up more than others, and yeah, we've definitely been talking about those ones as being the ones that.
Yeah.
I want Cinderella.
I hope
she's another one.
I hope this one blows up so we can do as many of them as we.
That would be amazing.
Awesome.
So hear that, guys?
Yeah, audience, studio audience.
Show us how much you love it. Put your literally put your money where your mouth is.
Who are you talking to?
They're live. They said
Yeah, we're live on our.
People are.
Wow.
It tells us there's a lot.
That's awesome.
Everyone loves you in our comments. Also.
Oh, that's good. Well, they're very nice.
J. Scott is a master. Love J. Scott. Tell him hi.
That's very. Hey, they're very sweet. You have a good audience there. So we'll get out of here, but how fun that we stopped by.
Yeah, I know.
That's
It's awesome.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow, that was pretty awesome.
Wow.
That was complete.
That was completely random.
unplanned.
We do plan stuff like that sometimes, but that was not
That
planned.
was completely unplanned.
You know that we don't lie about that stuff. But look at Toothless. Now, can we get Chris Sanders to come by?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Oh my God. How did we do those eyes? I wish that he like
Had a little tongue. Little fish coming out.
I was gonna say a fish.
Yep.
I love Toothless. These movies are so uplifting, and then the show is just so like heartfelt. And you know, it's.
I started watching I got confused by Netflix because it had like 3 or 4 different shows.
Yeah, there's only one that I've watched.
Right.
I know
and,
that there are
I didn't know
other
which
ones.
one, and I didn't know which order to you had to look at the dates, and I sort
just
of wanted
watched
someone
the
to tell
first
me,
one.
like, watch this first and then watch this.
I know the writers shows.
Look at the detailed stitching, like the fabric print.
But that's not fabric.
Right.
It's sculpted.
Sculpted fabric.
I keep getting continuously amazed at our crew. Like, this is meant to be How to Train Your Dragon 2, when Toothless could fly on his own without the help of Hiccup. Because at the end of How to Train Your Dragon 1, obviously he needed Hiccup to lock in order for his like flag or tail to work. But this is How to Train Your Dragon 2 when he could fly on his own.
It's weird though without.
I kind of want the display behind him as well.
Yeah, we should sell it.
Yeah, we can. Because the environment, you can see all of Burke, and that's really cool. Yep. And now to complete the podium, we have Red Sonja, who debuted at San Diego Comic-Con this past year. Well, some people are going to be here tomorrow who aren't here today, and so they're very excited to come by the
cool.
booth
Make
tomorrow.
sure they come by and say hi.
So yeah, make sure to come by and say hi, Eric Dombensky. Yeah. Now, Red Sonja, like, sometimes we get to tell a story in one figure, and that's the case with Red Sonja. She is a warrior who has conquered a battlefield, and she's taken like, you can see she's stabbing through the head of someone she has conquered, and her exclusive, which is her like wrapping flag cape that you can see the tassels of at the bottom, that is supposed to be she ripped it off like as like a slight to her enemy and wore it as a cape to her enemy.
What does the audience think of this piece?
They want Rose Leslie to play her, and Devin says that's my princess. Yeah. So, you guys.
And she looks like she just conquered. She's saying,
Look at
she's
her.
like,
Look at her face.
I'm done.
She's like I'm done. So we're getting a lot of requests to head over to show The Last Jedi.
Oh,
Luke and
sure.
Rey.
Yep.
Let's go over and do that.
It's nearer to the screaming, just so everyone knows.
Yeah, so if the screaming gets louder, that's why. So we debuted these today. This is the Last Jedi Rey 6-scale figure by Hot Toys.
And in standard fashion, they nailed it.
I know.
I mean, look at her.
I feel like they just get better with all those face
Yep,
sculpts.
they really do.
Oh my god. And like, you can see her costume from The Last Jedi. So I don't think this is a spoilery thing.
No.
I mean, it just kind of changed
And then
colors.
look at Luke.
Luke, who is Hamill approved.
Yeah, we just posted
We
pictures,
just
right?
posted
of him.
pictures of Mark Hamill. Our PR man got to go show him his very own 6-scale figure. Which at this point, like, when you think about it, like, Mark Hamill must, like, he could have like a room full of himself.
That's true.
Like-
You're right. He could, you know, we got our PF over there, and
Yeah, and he could just have like how funny would it be to like have a hallway that like all of him are just staring down?
slightly disturbing, I would
It'd be
imagine.
hilarious though.
Yeah.
If I had all those figures of me, I would totally do that. So if someone walked through my house, they would just see a bunch of pictures like
Staring, and they all have to be staring the same direction.
Yeah, and then they
Like-
all turn their heads.
Oh,
Like in
that,
Beauty and the
okay,
Beast.
that would be really, yeah.
Like that Hall of Armor in Beauty and the
Then
Beast.
it would just be really odd and
Yeah.
crazy. It's not.
I want to live in an
The
enchanted
camera doesn't seem to
castle.
be focusing on his face.
Oh, it doesn't want to. Why? Why don't you want to focus on his face, guys?
It's sort of weird. It's like maybe it really thinks it's him. We have a young guest who wants to see a little closer.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
Do you love Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray's pretty amazing. I love her too. Are you excited for the new movie?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What do you think? Do you like it? It's really cool.
I think it's better than most of them.
Really? I think so too. I think it looks like her.
I think there's,
I like it. I like that one too. That's BB-90 Like he looks really good.
Everybody was cheering on because there was like one without a scope, and then some of them were like, "No, nobody wants to see his face." I'm like, "Oh, he's not gonna have that mask on for the rest of the damn movies."
I like the Luke though. I do like the Luke. Oh my god, that's an antique.
It's awesome.
That's really cool though.
huh?
That's really
Your
cool.
tauntaun with your whole
God, that's
We're gonna proceed without Susan here for a minute. Bara.
I did give that girl a gift.
Oh,
She's
Bara, she
going
got a
to get
gift.
a Ray.
She's gonna
Not
get
that
a
Ray, she has
she's
a
gonna
Ray
get
from
a
Force
Ray.
Awakens.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like the Luke.
Ray looks amazing.
Yep.
Ray looks fantastic.
And then this is the animated. This is from the special, the Christmas special.
The Christmas special. How
Which-
many of you have watched the Christmas
On
special?
YouTube, it fully is
Yeah,
there, right?
it is.
Which surprises me because you think they would have pulled it down by now.
But
And I think the exclusive is a B. Arthur figure. No, I'm kidding.
oh my god! Oh,
Right?
My
Remember
face just lit up. I was like, "Are
she's-
you serious? That would be amazing."
No, but she was in that.
She was in that. I watch it like every Thanksgiving.
You what? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We still have it on VHS at my house. Like where
So
I
this
grew
was
up.
the first ever
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Yeah,
This is how he first ever appeared in the Christmas special.
that's awesome. And he went up for pre-order today.
Okay, so you can go ahead and snag him right now, sideshow.com.
Yep, sideshow.com. Everything that debuted here at New York Comic Con, you can find at sideshow.com/NYCC new. And if it's
NYCC new.
That's-
Sideshow.com.
/NYCC NEW, and that basically means if it has a preview and you can RSVP, that's where you RSVP. If you can pre-order it, that's where you pre-order it.
We're having focus issues again, and that's pretty crazy with Anakin.
It looks just like him. It freaks me out a little bit.
Hayden Christensen is right here.
Is he really?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, that is him.
It's just he's holding really still.
Yeah.
And he shrunk down really small.
That's like the stillest he's ever held.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, it does look just
And then
like
who's this little guy over here?
He has his thumbs up.
Wasn't there a rumor that it was not thumbs up?
Why would it not be thumbs up?
It was the other.
It's the middle finger?
Wasn't I read that recently?
Oh my god! BB.
I read that recently. It could be totally random. Like someone involved in the film
Really?
implied it might not have been thumbs up.
Oh my gosh! How rude!
How did you not know that? I knew that.
I don't know. Because I want to believe that he's this sweet and
Well, he
innocent,
probably
so maybe
no.
I just ignored it.
I think it was like a discussion point of whether, like, everyone interpreted it the correct way, and so they just they never corrected anybody from who said otherwise. So who's this guy?
That's BB9E. He is, as far as we know, he's like emo BB-8.
Nice.
At least that's what. If you watch,
He's
like,
got posters of the Cure in his house.
Totally. He wears eyeliner. He's a Morrissey fan.
Nice.
He
listens to 33 on Sirius XM.
Yes.
First wave.
Oh my gosh, he totally does.
Nice.
If you watch on
That's what I listen to.
Hey, 33 on Sirius XM is not bad.
You're welcome, XM. I mean, it's definitely a good station. It's one of the ones preset for sure. But,
that's awesome.
so is he going to be mean?
I don't know, because from what I understand, because Star Wars has been putting out those little blips.
Yeah.
It's like the one with him in it has like BB-8 like trying to be his friend, and he's like not having it.
Oh, okay.
So like maybe he's mean, but like at best he's just kind of like standoffish and like maybe an introvert.
Now, Susan,
everybody wants Chopper.
Chopper, yeah.
Chopper'd be good.
So behind us are some really cool pieces.
Yes.
Should we get to them now?
Yes. Everyone's requesting Wolverine, but let's tease him first and
with
show him
Iron
Man.
Because he is
This
pretty
is a
darn
debut,
impressive.
But he's a debut. We haven't shown him before. The Mark III.
He wasn't at Comic-Con, San Diego?
I don't think so.
Well, you would know. I wasn't.
I mean,
there.
I didn't talk about him. If he was at Comic-Con, then only Kitty did those live streams. I didn't talk about him.
I love, first of all, a few details about this piece. He's going to have multiple light-up functions, obviously. He's going to have batteries, but you could, so he could stand alone without being connected to a power outlet. But he will also come with a power adapter, so you can keep him plugged in.
Wow, that's cool. So the Ironmonger flickering.
Right, and so in the back here...
The Mark III totally was at SDCC.
See, there, Susan, my gosh.
How do I not know that?
That's
really bad.
We should really talk to your boss about your memory.
I know. Well, my boss just keeps giving me really awesome things to talk about, so I forget sometimes.
So look at that. That'll flicker.
Kitty is not at the show, guys, so I only have half of
Have
my
you ever
brain.
watched Sideshow live? All right.
Awesome.
I think this is one of the best Iron Men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I was seeing a brand new one, so I thought he was really, really awesome. Turns out I wasn't seeing a brand new one, but he is still totally really awesome. But you guys want to see this guy, right?
All right, so that's it for the live stream.
Yep, I think we're not showing.
Thank you.
Guys just want to
You
hear
wanted
a bunch
see
of
this
screaming and hear a bunch of screaming. Yep.
And see,
Yep.
this gentleman knows
Yep.
what he wants to see.
Yep.
What are you looking at, sir?
Wolverine.
Is there a Wolverine?
Yeah.
Did we bring a Wolverine? Sneaked.
Come on, focus.
Wow.
There it is.
There it is.
It says AF block.
Sneaked. Here we go. Oh!
There you go.
Sneaked. Sneaked. That's what Steve Blim says. That you go
Look,
sneaked.
look at that.
Wow. Hey guys, anybody asking about pre-orders, you are going to want to go to these to sideshow.com/NYCC new and sign up on these RSVP lists, because we tell the RSVP list first when things go up for pre-order. Now, I know Wolverine was at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con.
Unpainted.
He just wasn't painted.
Yeah. Yep.
This is so cool. Now, I don't know if you guys realize this, but Magneto is standing on pieces of a Sentinel.
Oh, I wonder if that's on purpose.
And Wolverine is standing on pieces of a Sentinel. It's like we're starting a series.
I don't know. That's really odd, Susan.
Yeah.
One
what do
would
y'all
think
about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Everyone says that they keep hearing the screaming and that like we're talking exactly when everybody's screaming.
Yep. Hearing that.
All day.
All day.
Yeah, we're working here. That's a.
Oh, this is Sideshow Live.
It
This is Sideshow
You're
Live.
on Sideshow Live.
So now this has an exclusive portrait, or
It's going to have a masked portrait as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's like, no worries. Everyone's like, RSVP'd. I already RSVP'd. Day 1 pre-order. I'm definitely going to have to get him for my collection as well.
I'm even leaning towards
Yeah.
it. And
You are very selective.
I am extremely selective.
That's crazy. Wow.
He's pretty darn awesome.
Yeah.
I will give that, and it's, I hate saying that because we obviously work for Sideshow.
Yes.
But we are not the artists and the fabricators and the creatives behind the sign. Like, we see these things sometimes when you see them.
Yeah.
And we react just like you because we're fans.
Yes.
And wow.
Yeah.
When I saw this, I walked in, I was blown away.
Someone wants to know how big he is. He is a premium format figure.
Stand next to her.
He's a premium format figure, so he is quarter scale, like all of our premium formats. This is pretty amazing.
Remember, Susan is 5'9".
I am 5'9". I am not tiny.
Yes.
Everyone keeps being like, "Oh, you're tall."
Actually, that's a pretty cool display, just with Iron Man and.
I know. This is really good.
All right, so there
yeah.
any requests?
Nope, we showed them all of that.
There's the Swamp Thing. Still, we could show if anyone's interested in the Swamp Thing. We got a Voltron production piece. You can see he's sold out.
He's sold out.
I'm sorry.
I think we should
good
just
for now.
Yeah, good for now.
All right. You want to sign out because this will probably be the last one of the day.
Of the day.
Wait. When was it closed?
Like, I don't know.
7:30.
7. Yeah. So it's probably the last one of the day. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to.
Because we splurged and we bought Wi-Fi.
Oh, then we're going to be up and running all weekend. We're
I
good.
hope so.
Let's.
Yeah. Don't. Where's some wood to knock on?
Yeah. Oh.
My head. Go ahead.
I actually did it. That's weird. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we will see you.
Sideshow Alex is going to set up some promo codes for you this weekend.
So Sideshow Alex, thank you so much.
Yep.
Love from New York, and we will see you next time.
And they clapped this entire. This is like the Antique Roadshow part, where like they stand back and we need some music. Like, what is that music? Antique Roadshow.
I don't know.
You don't watch it?
I have watched it, but I don't know.
And they always go up to someone like, "Hey, do you like Star Wars?" Like, they always have like the guy whose name is Mark Wahlberg. His name is Mark Wahlberg. And yeah.